Hey everybody, and welcome back to another Monday Mindful Moment. I'm Dr. Angie Anderson, and as always, I'm super excited to be back with you yet again to bring another strategy to practice some mindfulness into your everyday walk with ease and grace. So last week, we were able to launch a new series from a wonderful, fabulous book written by Andrea Owen. 52 Ways to Live a Kick-Ass Life. This book has been a life changer for me, and so much that I decided that I would like to take the 52 weeks of this series and bring you a habit that Andrea Owen shares with us in order to practice a little bit more healthy strategies to be aware of how we are responsible for ourselves and our thoughts, and shift and change some habits that may be sabotaging and getting in our way of having a very happy, productive life, being more satisfied in our lives. So last week we talked a little bit about how to take responsibility for ourselves, our lives, and our choices that we make. Today we're going to talk about providing service and checking in with our friends. So Andrea Owen calls this one Ask Your Friends How You Can Support Them. And what I did last time that I thought worked really well is just I'm going to go through and share with you and read my highlights that I found, my aha moments that I like to call them, from the book, and see where we can go with that. And then I put my own little twist on it to encourage you to utilize Andrea Owen's suggestions to bring some more mindfulness into your life. So ask your friends how you can support them. She says, Andrea Owen says, because helping out your friends or even strangers is the fastest and easiest way to forget your own problems. Being of service to others is never about you. It truly takes a village to create a kick-ass life. So be aware of who your village is. That is so very important. Reach out to someone else. Check in with them. You don't need to make assumptions or accusations about how their potential problems are impacting them. Just ask in a really open way to check in with them. Many times we get into our routines with our friends, take them for granted, and forget how important it is to help. You never know unless you ask. Again, check in. Sometimes it's okay to just be honest, especially if you're met with a friend who says, "Oh, I don't really want to talk about me. What's going on with you?" And then they don't ever share how they're feeling with their selves or how about themselves or what their problems are. So it's important to say, no, I've had enough about talking about me. Let's check in with you. How are you doing? So you're shifting some of that self-focus onto the other person to check in with them. So Andrea Owen also says one of the side effects of being of service is feeling good about yourself. It's okay, and in her opinion, and I'll add in my opinion as well, even awesome to feel good about yourself while being of service. The only thing to be careful about is if your service is conditional on external feedback. If you're attached to the outcome to bring you good feelings and don't otherwise feel good about yourself, you need to first do some inner work on you so you're not relying on your service actions to bring what you need. I do know a good counselor if you're ever looking for one. Just reach out to her. Her name is Dr. Angie Anderson. Keep in mind that being a service means that you don't expect anything in return. So try to remain unattached to the outcome when you decide to be a service to others. Sometimes it's a thankless job, but don't let that stop you. And you might relate to that thankless job if you're a parent, especially to a teenager. We know that all too well. So also, Andrea Owen says, don't do service if your reason for doing it is to make you look good in front of others. The true definition of service is to help, an act of helpful activity, aid, providing service to others. So my little addition that I'd like to share with you about Andrea Owen's suggestion is the way to be able to practice being a service to others and mindfulness is just doing things, genuine, authentic attempts to provide service to others. This does really, truly make you feel better about who you are. It uplifts your spirit. It also just provides an opportunity for you just to focus on other things, other people, rather than yourself getting absorbed in the drama of everyday life and into the chaos. So the mindfulness tip for this week is to look for opportunities to provide authentic service to others in your life, checking out to a friend, volunteering at a local organization. Also, just looking for an opportunity to hold the door for somebody or to be nice for somebody. You're going down the road, let somebody go in front of you. It is a nice, uplifting way to practice some mindfulness into your everyday life. So I would highly encourage you to practice that. Before we wrap it up today, I just wanted to give a little shout out for our podcast each and every week on Wednesdays. Serenity, Wellness, and More is providing different episodes to also enhance mind, body, and spirit, which is my mission for Serenity Counseling Center and Wellness. We took it outside the realms of our local practice by bringing it to the podcast, Serenity, Wellness, and More. So lots of places you can find us there. You can go over to my website, www.serenitycounselingcenterva.com. All of these Mindful Monday moments are placed on there, as well as on our YouTube channel, Dr. Angie Anderson, and on Instagram, Dr. Angie Anderson. And you can also still follow us along on Facebook at Serenity Counseling Center and Wellness. So for the podcast, you can find that on the website. You can go to Facebook at Serenity Wellness and More. You can also go find us on Podbean, Google Play, iTunes, Spotify, and SoundCloud. We are also recently on Audible, so check that out as well. So anywhere you can find us, find us. That's a great way for you to be able to find all kinds of ways to learn different things. We have guest speakers sometimes, and sometimes you get to hear from little old me, but we always try to bring out new things. So anything you want us to talk about, please don't hesitate to reach out to us. We're always open to hearing feedback. We are also looking for local businesses or individuals that would love to sponsor any of our episodes. It's very affordable, and Wickline Music and Videography, I think, Wickline Video, you can see that at the end of this mindful moment. He is wonderful about creating advertisements for you, just like he does for me each and every week. So don't hesitate to take advantage of that, supporting me in the process. So everyone, stay healthy, stay well, and as always, namaste.